The internet abounds with rumors of ancient lost technologies and vanished chapters of history. Some people claim we were visited in ages past by visitors from beyond the stars. Others claim that the past is littered with telltale signs of those who traveled through time. However, serious scholarship shows this is almost always a misunderstanding of ancient art or willful deception by charlatans. But what if I told you the past speaks to us with proof of advanced technology showing up centuries and even millennia before it should exist? The only reason we have not seen it is because this proof is not to be found in our history, but in that of our close feline friends. Join us as we present the compelling evidence in hidden history, the lost technology of ancient cats. Automobiles ought to not exist in an age when buildings could not even yet be built with iron girders. Yet these remarkably preserved scrolls from ancient Egypt and China clearly show cats driving cars in an age when human beings were only inventing the chariot. How can the so-called experts of our day account for this? From Egypt we also get this image of a cat hard at work on a laptop. The ancient world certainly loved art and music and celebrated creativity. A quick glance at this additional papyrus, and this classical-era Greek amphora may seem to just show cats playing guitars, but closer inspection shows these are electric guitars, supposedly not invented until the 20th century. Also from Greece, we clearly see a cat talking on his smartphone, and from the looks of it he has gotten bad news. The Americas are known for advanced civilizations of their own in both North and South America. But what in the history of the Americas can account for this Anasazi pottery fragment showing a cat riding a motorcycle? This ancient Mayan carving also shows a cat riding a motorcycle, clearly trying to show off for his son. It is safe to assume this ancient Mesoamerican cat bought the motorcycle as a way of coping with a divorce. This Pueblo Indian carving depicts one cat driving a pickup truck, while disregarding all safety and allowing his friend to ride in the back. As we journey backwards through time to the dawn of history, and even the murky lost eons of prehistory, the mysteries become even greater. How can it be that this ancient Celtic standing stone clearly shows a cat with a digital camera? This Minoan fresco found on Crete preserves an ancient scene of a cat about to put her bank card in an ATM, but clearly, the cat feels there is something shady about this ATM, and she would rather not enter her PIN number. From Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization, we see images of cats do something that can be nothing less than struggling to get their internet modems working. Finally, from 24,000 BC, a cave painting in Spain shows a cat reaching for what is unmistakably an Xbox controller. Were cats already playing Skyrim when humans had not yet mastered agriculture? In both the East and the West, as the classical world gave way to the medieval, we are accustomed to believing that art made its way down to us in a more unbroken form. However, we all remember in 2005 when the world was collectively mesmerized when Renoir's long-lost painting of Abraham Lincoln kissing a unicorn was found. But many recent discoveries from the post-classical world are even more shocking than this. A quick glance at this page from an illuminated manuscript from the Middle Ages may seem to be nothing more than a cat giving his bag to a porter. But when we realize this is an airport, how are we to explain this image being drawn in 1275 AD? Another similar manuscript depicts two cats lucky to have found somewhere to charge their mobile devices, with one of them even having the forethought to have brought headphones, so he can listen to music. This Byzantine mosaic found during the reconstruction of a 1200-year-old church in Greece shows a cat struggling to take a selfie from an angle he finds flattering. From the libraries of Imperial China, we see image after image of cats heating up their food in the microwave, at a time when we are to believe electricity had not been harnessed. We also see a cat drinking a beverage, but how can we explain it when we realize this cat is drinking a canned sports drink in the year 809 AD? Finally, one of our most striking images of all, From a rare book hand-inked in ancient Arabia we see a cat working out on an overpriced home exercise machine as he stares at a monitor, no doubt being gaslighted by a smug and coked-out virtual personal trainer. It is from this compelling evidence that we must conclude cats attained the wonders and refinements of civilization long before mankind did. Why cats abandoned this and what other secrets like buried in the sands must remain, hidden history.